of yours, isn't it?
How much is this one? 1,039.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know. This is cheaper.
599.
And this is properly made for the road, isn't it?
So which ones? So which tires have air in them?
This
So actually none of these, but there's another one
coming.
So this one is Segway and it has suspension.
Okay.
So there's a suspension in the back and also in the front here.
What's the advantage of the suspension compared to mine that doesn't have
absorbs the impact.
Okay, so I don't get to feel all of that.
Oh, yeah. So when you go through like
I would give this one to you to try, except the battery's dead. There's a problem with the controller, so it won't turn off. So we had to let the battery run out over the last few days, and now we're waiting to get the controller. But we're actually out of stock of our electric scooters. We've 10 more of these about to arrive. You don't need to know all that. But
so this is 599. So why is this one cheaper than this one?
This one is Micro, which is a big brand of scooters, and okay, so the truth is we never sold one of these. It's very expensive and it's like yours. It's hard. You feel everything.
Okay.
So it's a very good product. It's very well designed.
Yeah.
The warranty is fantastic. If there's a problem, they replace it. You know, they're a much bigger company.
So it's just the name, basically. It's like buying Adidas shoes.
Yes.
Compared to.
This is a kid's electric scooter.
No way.
Yeah.
So kids have them too.
Yeah. Well, so Micro is releasing them for kids, and for adults. This one is like 7.5 kilos. It's very light. It's compact.
So you can easily travel with that
I think
one.
in a couple of years we're going to have little small ones that we pop out of our bag. You know, battery technology will get better. So you just have air on the wheels. You know, it will fold very small. It's close to yours, but the next step, the next two more steps, and then everybody's going to have one. Just
mine is like 2 years old.
See, you know, my brother thinks the future is going to be that we're going to have, everyone has a 3D printer on their phone, and you're going to print a bike wherever you go. Just like that.
How do you get rid of it?
That's his idea. His idea is that you use obviously the material that can just be melted back in, and then just... That's honestly, he's serious about it. But anyway, so is that like a cycle to work?
So what's the what's the speed? What's the speed compared to this one?
Speed is 15, I think, 15 miles per hour. So it's the same. It's 25 kilometers per hour.
Okay, 25.
All of them are restricted.
Mine is like 30.
30? Mm-hmm. Very fast.
Very fast.
And are you allowed to go that fast?
No, I try not to.
But would there
Is that what you say to the police? I try not to.
I try not to. I stay on the sidewalks actually. I stay on the sidewalk. It's just when I'm riding with her that I go on the roads because she's like in front and then she's on a bike and then I'm behind her.
So we need to put an electric motor on your bike and then you can leave her.
Yeah. It's usually like I cycle, she's way behind, I wait. People think I wait for them. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for a friend. You just can't see her.
But from now on you'll be able to hear her.
Yes.
Exactly.
So this is lighter and more expensive. How much are the kids one?
$499.
Okay, not my goodness.
Half the price.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's an investment for any parent though.
They look really cool though. Are you allowed to take them on the Lewis?
Yes.
On the Lewis, I go with mine on the Lewis.
Okay.
Because
with the bike,
like the folding on this is like that.
I see how that's handy.
You just walk away.
Because on the Lewis, when you're there with the bike, they're always like no bikes on the Lewis.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. We have learned a lot today, haven't we?
I want to look for a belt too.
In a few minutes time, I'm supposed to be going out this afternoon with Anna, and I'm going to be riding this electric scooter which I recently got just a few weeks back. So a little bit of background knowledge. I used to have an electric scooter which I used for maybe like 7 to 8 months here in Dublin, most of last year, and at some point it decided to pack up. Maybe I was quite reckless with it. I mean, like I was riding in the rain most of the time, or just in water or in sand. I mean, I used that thing to the best of whatever I could use out of it. Eventually it packed up. I mean, like even trying to find someone to fix it in the first place was so difficult. So it was bought in China, and then when it eventually got to start having faults, it was difficult to communicate with the company. So I decided to see if I could call like people that had mechanic shops here. What do you call them? I don't know. Mechanics, people that fix bicycles. So I decided to call up all the stores that I could find online, and all of them were telling me no, they couldn't take it in, they couldn't help me check it out. just because of course it wasn't bought here, and I mean they won't even have the parts to fix it if they ever get to find out what the fault was. So eventually though, I was lucky enough to find a store to help me check it out, which was still the same store that I bought this scooter from, somewhere here in Dublin. They were really nice to me. And the guy said that I should try and contact the company that I bought the scooter from. Difficult to communicate with them. At some point I just decided to give up because I was just getting tired of going back and forth. And thankfully your girl has a job, so I was able to save up to buy this new one. I mean, like, it cost a really big hole in my pocket, but will I say it's good value for my money? Yes, I'm actually getting good value for my money, and I am so loving every bit of this particular one that I got. I mean, like, the suspension on this thing is out of this world. It travels at a speed, at the maximum speed is 25 km/h, and I think I can get like 3 hours battery life if I ride like continuously, but I really don't get to do that. The thing I really like about the electric scooters is it's not like your bicycle that you take out and then when you get to some certain places you have to park your bicycle and then start walking. I mean, I could take this into the bus, into the trains, I could take it with me into the stores and nobody gets to disturb me. Sometimes I just have to fold it up and leave it like with the security guards. It just depends on how nice the security guards are. They could just say okay, they'll keep it for me. If not, then I just walk around with it. But I love the electric scooters, and I've been hearing lots of talk about them trying to ban them here in Ireland, and I just hope that that doesn't just get to pass through because I will be crying badly. I really love them so much, and I just feel like it eases people who do not have cars, especially in this part of Ireland where parking can be really expensive. So this morning I went off to church and Anna was with me. I actually never get to go on the roads because I'm so scared of the buses and the cyclists and the taxis. I mean, like, they can be really crazy here sometimes, not all the time, but I try to just be safe. So Anna was with me this morning and I was literally riding behind her this morning to, like, when we were coming back from church, and she said that we'll go out riding again. So I just decided, okay, maybe I'll just wear up my camera and get to show you guys a few streets here in Dublin and just what exactly I get up to this afternoon. I hope I'm not talking too much. My goodness, I'm already in 4 minutes. Guys, let's wrap up at this point and just head out to the streets, all right? We are at the Docklands. Anna, say hi.
Hey!
What are we here to do?
We're trying Chichi's new electric scooter because we have space and the sun is amazing.
Do you have anything to say about my new scooter?
I love it. It's very sturdy and I can't wait to...
Do you know the name? Do you know the brand?
It's called Ninebot.
Ninebot ES by Segway.
It's really cool. You make me so jelly. Now I want one, even though I love my bike. Did you see the guys in the bike shop laughing at my bike, by the way?
Anna has a pink bike. Like a pink bike. Who rides a pink bike?
I do. Honestly, I want to get one now. It's so much fun.
Just make sure you have your helmet on because the streets are wicked.
But it feels so safe going even fast. Like, honestly, with your old one I was a bit afraid going fast.
Yeah.
It was like, but this one, even like going
even
fast
on the
here
like
and then
potholes
braking,
and all, because the roads are very patchy.
so good. Did you film a bit when we were on the road, by the way?
Yeah, I've been filming with my GoPro.
You know what? You should like call the video something like, oh, is it Dublin City approved or Dublin Street approved?
Is it Dublin City approved?
Because
there are lots
you
of
were
us
trying
now riding the scooters. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
But they're
I
so
love
expensive though, €5.99.
I'm gonna save for a car and then a scooter. So let me play.
Watch out for that bike. Anna just said something that I want her to repeat again.
I said,
Please say that again.
I said, I'm so proud of you. You can go on the street now, because before that, she was only going on the pedestrian walk and it was ridiculous.
I know.
And now I kind of taught her to go around Dublin.
I'm walking around the streets and then there are people behind me and I'm walking with a scooter.
Yeah, and she's just like, oh, I'm just like here.
Excuse me, bing, 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 excuse me.
That's actually unsafer than going on the road, because you're not supposed to like ride on the pedestrian walk, it's just to walk. So you need to be on the road. But like, obviously the road is kind of intimidating, but you did so well. She knows now how to switch lanes and like not be afraid of
Bring it
buses.
on. Bring it on. bring whatever kind of scooter you have now, just bring it out, ride it into the road.
We keep practicing during the summer, so you're like expert.
But it was fun. Hopefully this doesn't get banned. Hopefully they pass a law that allows us to ride with a license if they want us to get a license. And people try to stay safe, just wear your helmets. I think that's the major thing. I see lots of people riding them and they don't have helmets on, and it's just ridiculous to see someone
Especially
like standing in front of a, they're like, I literally see someone stand in front of a car with an electric scooter. I'm like, where the heck is your helmet?
Yeah. No, they should definitely wear.
I mean, like, a bicycle is probably more obvious than an electric scooter. You know, like you see someone on a bicycle and you know. But this thing is just right on the ground. You might not even notice.
Exactly.
And there are lots of learners on the street too. I mean, like, you can't just put your trust on someone who has learned how, or who has been driving for years compared to someone who is a learner. People could crash. Someone was telling me a story today about, did you hear that girl today? She was talking about her friend who fell off an electric scooter and her wrist, she broke her wrist.
Oh my god, yeah.
She broke her wrist bones, and one of the bones came out projecting through the side of her skin.
You need to know your limits. Like, you need to be confident of how fast you go. Don't go faster than you should. But I think as well, like, you should be cautious because, like, people don't see that this is actually moving, because, like, you're not paddling like on a bike, you know, like you're literally just like moving the gas pedal
and jerking on the street.
Yeah.
But so far so good. So this is, and what's this place called?
This is the Docklands.
And what exactly is this place about?
This is just like where all the headquarters of the big companies
all the Facebook, the Google. This is like the juggernauts of.
Yeah, they're expensive to live here.
These are people who are earning salary.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
What are you earning? A stipend. Okay, let's find our way back home, guys. Bye. We have fun.
Was so much fun. Loved it.